Only on to a grandmother reached out to Click to Houston Help Desk after spending months dealing with property rights issues, telling our Rolanda Belogan her home was stolen from right under her feet.
Hey, the property no longer belongs to Dominique Davis or her family. I did reach out to the new property owners about this story. They did not answer my phone call, but they did respond with a text. And once I introduced myself and shared with them the fact that I'm working on a story about this property, they stopped responding.
This has caused me so much hurt, anguish. I'm so upset because I feel like the system that we have has failed.
Dominique Davis says she's been fighting for years to keep this Plague Street home in her family. The home belonged to her grandmother and passed down to her.
We don't have anything.
For 2 years, Davis had an agreement with the Harris County Tax Office to pay the back taxes. And as she was preparing for the final payments, the ownership changed.
That's when my confusion started. I was like, well, if it's under this, then how were they able to do a deed? Who signed off on the deed? And if so, where is the deed and when did this happen?
Have you heard of a case similar to the one that we're working on today?
I've never personally been involved in a case where it appears that there was a fraudulent conveyance, where someone who didn't own the property signed a deed and conveyed title to a third party.
Pat O'Connor is not an attorney, but a property tax consultant. We shared Davis's situation with him, and he also spoke with her.
Based on what I heard from Dominique, my understanding is that the grandmother deeded or passed title to her through the will, and that the lady who sold the property had no interest in the property in the will. So, yes, it does sound like it was a fraudulent conveyance.
O'Connor and other property tax officials sharing with me that Davis should hire an attorney to help resolve all of this. However, she did have an attorney at the start of all of this whole ordeal, which now has her disillusioned by the matter. I'm Rolanda Belogan, KPRC 2 News.